Nichole, Berlie, live at our headquarters in Chicago. President Biden just wrapping up a major speech on anti-Semitism at a Holocaust remembrance ceremony in Washington. The president calling out anti-Semitism at college protests around the country and telling Americans to stand against hate in all forms. Correspondent Kelly Meyer live for us at the White House with more on the president's speech. Kelly.
Yeah, Nichole, it also sounded a little bit like what we heard from the president last week, reiterating what he is seeing on college campuses, basically saying that people have the right to free speech, but not the right to break into buildings or any kind of violence that you may be seeing on college campuses. He says this is not a lawless country. He also condemned anti-Semitism and any kind of hate speech going on campuses around the country and across the country in general. It comes at a time when President Biden is really doing this delicate dance around speaking out against anti-Semitism and hate speech, but also leaving room for pro-Palestinian protesters to speak out against the war and what they're seeing happening in Gaza. It also comes at a time of a critical crossroads for that ceasefire and hostage deal, and as we are seeing Israel's ground operation in Rafah. So we also heard the president there talking about there's no room again for anti-Semitism or hate speech of any kind, whether against Jews or anyone else, he says. He also reiterated about destroying property, saying it's against the law. And he also says here that the support for Israel, he reiterated, is ironclad, quote, even when we disagree, seeming to note there the disagreement between President Biden and Israel's prime minister on that ground operation in Rafah, something that President Biden didn't support. So it comes as well as we are continuing to see these protests ongoing on college campuses, as we're seeing a divide in support. Democrats on one side want to see this come to an end and want to see aid get into Gaza. You're also hearing from some Republicans on Capitol Hill that they don't want to see support for Israel come to an end, as there are reports the Biden administration halted U.S. ammunition shipments to Israel, something that the White House wouldn't comment on, but they also wouldn't deny. This also comes after President Biden's phone call with Israel's prime minister, which they talked about all of these things yesterday, just before Hamas said that they had a response to the ceasefire deal and before Israel went ahead with their operation in Rafah. Now, it also comes after the administration says they announced several new actions to counter anti-Semitism in the U.S. The administration says they are building on the work of the president's national strategy to counter anti-Semitism, the first ever strategy, they say, that was released 1 year ago this month. So a lot we're taking away from that speech. Obviously, it comes at a time of heightened tensions, not only abroad, but here at home.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.